What do you mean, how did it flip?
Day one, yeah.
Okay. Even though there wasn't a whole lot of moose sign while we were sheep hunting, we always wanted to know what that valley would look like at the end of September. Could be a whole different place. So we took a gamble, loaded up, and headed back to our sheep hunting spot. Walt, my friend from work, was headed out on a late season sheep hunt with his buddy Tim, but we ended up riding out together.
Maybe you should get closer. Yes. Total's going in, voice of reason.
Some good grass for dinner.
Can you eat that thing?
I was hoping I didn't ruin any meat. Good job, Mom.
We had about as much fun going out as we normally do. Stalk, stuck, Ranger breaking down, stuck again. Walt and Tim were on Argos, so they were quite a ways behind us, but they eventually caught up.
What happened, Dad?
Dad.
Yeah, we'll just get it out of there then.
Hey, Dad, what happened?
Well, it looks like it.
What do you mean, how did it flip?
Got stuck in a giant mud hole.
On its
Machine
side.
flip.
Wonderful, soggy grass. Oh,
Dad.
great.
You do the thing, now you knock down the other goat.
With the trailer or no?
Just leave it up there.
No, maybe if you found on it, maybe I can.
Yeah, give it a bump and all.
Well, I don't know if it's good.
sure.
Walt had Madison run the winch on the Argo, so we didn't get to film the machine flipping back over, but we got it back on its feet and let the oil sit for a minute, fired it up, and headed to camp.
It's night 1 and we're having chili with hot dogs. Somebody else was at our other campsite, so we're camping in a different spot. Messy.
Where's the onions?
Oh, that's the part I forgot. Right there.
It looks good.
What about that?
Yeah, it looks good too.
The moose hunting routine is up early, call, up late, call, glass in the afternoons, maybe take a nap. When I first moved here, my moose hunting was pretty inconsistent. Some years I'd get some years I wouldn't. But after I learned this calling, sleeping, glassing routine, things have been pretty good. For the last 8 years, we've pretty much filled the freezer primarily with moose. This is one that me and Hunter called in last year. By the morning of day 3, we still hadn't seen or heard a moose. So when you haven't seen or heard what you're looking for, you look up and you see some Dall sheep, they start looking tempting.
Well, we've been out for our morning moose call. Didn't see anything. Back at camp having some breakfast, and there's 3 potential rams up on the hill behind camp. So Walt, Hunter, and Tim and I are gonna go up. We've got 3 tags, and there's 3 rams up there. But at very least, hopefully Walt will get one. If we get more than one, then everyone can come up and join us to pack it down.
Long way away, but actually closer than anything I've ever seen here.
He's still there.
Oh yeah, no, they're still there.
Gonna get him?
I'm gonna get him.
Gonna
At
get
least
him.
Hunter's gonna get him. Let's put it that way.
So-
The old man may flake out and say, "You go ahead and go on. I'll wait here."
There's 3 tags. 3 tags, Walt.
I ought to have a little prayer that old man don't have a heart attack. Oh, you'll be fine. If anybody can get up here, it's you. Madison, what are you doing? I thought you were going to take a nap. After 1 o'clock? How many hours of sleep do you need?
As many as I can get.
Madison told me today that she required 12 hours of sleep. 12 hours? Zoom in. That's why you're grumpy all the time, because you don't get 12 hours of sleep. There she be. This is what we forgot last time. That's my modified over the toilet now poop and share, complete with toilet paper holder and shovel. That's as good as it gets in the woods. And if you come around here like you were sitting in it, we have a beautiful view of the mountains. Oh yeah. Lovely. They are going kinda slowly up the mountain, though, and I can see them from here, so let's turn around. There they are. Go back out. The sheep are in a great spot. They have been kind of moving left, but they ended up settling in right underneath that rock. They've been right there for the last 45 minutes or so. So they've actually moved a little to the right from where they were. So those guys have a long way to go. Well, it's hard to say what Bruce is doing, but he's doing something. Building a aerial tree fort. But he's been busy at it for a while. Are they moving, Matilda?
Yeah, they're moving.
Are they moving really fast?
Yeah, actually.
I don't believe you. Are you looking at them or the sheep?
I'm looking at them.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
One of the guys I credit with a lot of my moose hunting success, Jerry Kronk, and he always said that if the moose are sleeping, you ought to be sleeping. So get a beer and go take a nap. So Steph, Tim, Hunter, Walt, they all took off the mountain. And we went back to our moose hunting routine.
I don't know. Let's see if he can get up there. If anybody can get up there, it's 60 something, it's Walt.
Well, today, they got what day it is, but, Tim, Walt, Hunter, and Mom just hiked up the hills up there. So me and Matilda are lounging, waiting for a gunshot. Yeah, and making sure if we can see them. Dad and Madison are asleep in the wall tent. Yeah. Bigfoot had a baby in there. Well, we have to wake them up when there's a gunshot. So far today, we're pretty good. They're hiking up there, hoping to get a sheep, but really don't know. We're just hoping for the best down here at camp. We don't know what the heck's going on up there, but we haven't seen them yet. Well, so pretty good. And the sheep were like up there, and then they somehow like got scared away or something. We don't know what scared them. Over the hill. So they might be there or they might not be. Which one do you think? I think they might be there. 3 sheep up there. We know for sure there was three sheep like Matilda was saying. Right there. But we lost them. Right, Matilda? Right. So, we're just lounging out at camp.
4:58, so they've been gone since 11 o'clock-ish, maybe a little earlier. But we've been waiting for a gunshot this whole time. I never saw him go over the top. I heard 2 shots. So best case scenario, they shot 2 of those rams. Just best case scenario. Worst case, we're both misses. Nothing's nothing, but we're not going to hike up. We're not going to hike up for 2 shots. There's 3 people, 3 packs, 4 people, 3.5. Anyway, we're just going to sit tight and try to spot them coming over the ridge. Stephanie made some hand signals to see if they need us or not. So that's the plan.
You see him? Well, we just spotted him coming down, so it's only about 8 o'clock. Anyway, they'll get back just as it's getting dark. But I'm gonna head back to camp. Cut our calling session a little early, but I can see we're not far away. You can just see the wall tent in there. I wanted to stay within rifle range, just in case. Yeah, we'll go back. I think Madison's making them dinner. Make sure everything's ready.
Can you tell if they have anything?
I can't tell though. Man, I wish I'd brought my glasses. Actually, you want?
I'll trade you places next time. Didn't get it?
It was 700 yards.
That was as close as we could get, so. He took a shot. First shot looked like maybe. Then went around. We could see the tracks in the snow. So, we'd have seen if
And
it
then
did
the other
anything.
side of that, the other side of that was like that.
We went and looked anyway.
Yeah.
You know, made sure. But there was no blood, no skid. They just.
Hey, you gotta carry,
But
you gotta carry
we
me
made
to
it
my
up
bedroom.
there.
Yeah,
But I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, that is absolutely
It was not
fine.
easy.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of
I
ups
thought
and
you was
downs
gonna have to
between
get the
here and there.
helicopter to come get me.
We are currently stopped in the trail. The machine has been overheating since we came back from last night's calling. It took us about 2 hours to go 2 miles because we had to stop every 1/10 of a mile. The radiators are plugged with mud and junk from all the stuff we've been going through. And we've still got several miles to go to the fresh creek where they'll get washed out. Meanwhile, the fan stopped working, so my machine's overheating about every 5 minutes. Dad's working on it right now.
Let me take a turn. My hand's getting really cold. Well, it's pretty late. The machine's not running right at all. So it looks like we're going to be waking up early tomorrow morning and picking up camp and heading out to go back home, regroup, try to fix the machine, and then try to head somewhere else because there's just no moose out here. Nothing. Just a coyote.
This moose hunting spot is kind of a Hail Mary, last chance. Everyone was pretty optimistic about it. I was getting a little down, but we were going to hold it together until the end. There's always a chance.
Wow, we just spent 10 days moose hunting and never saw a single moose. Or heard a single moose.
Well, we kind of heard one, but then we think someone else shot it.
Unless it was a bear. But it never grunted. This is what our moose hunt has been reduced down to. Bruce is gonna take the big game here. Nobody's burning any of my firewood. I cut that wood and I'm gonna enjoy it.
We're all coping with this in different ways. Some better than others. I am remaining optimistic that in 2 hours we're gonna get a moose.
I am going to go look for the beer that's somewhere in the Ranger. Madison is making the moose stash.
It has been lucky in the past.
The moose stash has worked. It's kind of like a Fu Manchu, but if we don't get a moose this year, it'll be like nothing next year. We'll see how it goes.
That is the only good thing.
Hey, you left
If
out my
this season turns out
mustache.
to be a bust, there'll be no more mustache.
You don't like the moose stash?
No. Oh, because men with mustaches.
Stephanie said I look like a creeper. I think I look like Theodore Roosevelt without the glasses.
The last night went off without a bang. First season in 8 where we did not put any moose in the freezer. So you always go out and you think maybe this will be the year it gets skunked, and when it happens, it hurts. We did see some super cool stuff though. So, and there's always next year, and there's other ways to fill the freezer. We'll try her again. Even the old lynx can't catch the snowshoe every time. Hopefully, we'll have better luck next year.